That was nothing but the devil. That was nothing but the devil. That just means for my internet to go like that, it means I was getting too upset. I was taking it too personal. That's all that means. So I'm gonna go ahead and just give it a couple minutes for me to continue my story, and hopefully, I can get to the end of the story without, the internet acting crazy again. Welcome back, Aquaba. I'm happy y'all coming back because I really do need y'all because that's not even the end of the story. Ugh. Yeah. So I'm just gonna remind just a little bit about what's going on, right? So I'm moving to my second place, right? The place in East Lake Home, right? After the first couple days, the lady basically told me like, I would feel more comfortable for your dog to go ahead and be in a cage or be on the leash, right? And I said, no, we're not doing that because I need to make sure that this place is safe too. Because I feel like I saw the comment on the last page. They said that, people would be kind of nervous about a dog being out of the cage. And I understand that, the last person that said that. But at the same time, I'm in a compound, right? I am in a compound. My dog should not be leaving out of the gate, right? So let's just chill. I was also saying, so I have two dogs now, right? I have a little small little dog, and I got my big dog, my little big roof roof. And she's a guard dog, so she's very protective of me. But I don't feel comfortable with putting my dog in a cage or on a leash so that anybody can have access to my place, right? Because that's what I was trying to do from the very beginning, hence why I got a dog, right? So now I have been there since July. So July, August, September. I'm in my third month now of living here, right? And my landlady is telling me that I need to leave. She's telling me by November, I'll need to be moved out. What's up? You're so crazy. I'm at my friend's house, y'all. You want to say hi to Krista? It's Krista. Maybe next time. But yeah, so she basically sent me a letter talking about some in November. You have to go ahead and terminate your lease because of your dog. So this is actually the second time. So I've moved from Adrenalone to Spintex to here. So now I'll be moving again in November. So literally, I haven't even been moving. I have not even been living in Ghana a year yet, and I've lived in 3 different places, right? And it's really the land owner, the person that owns the property is really the issue. Now, what I can also say the other issue is that I made a mistake was I should never live where the owner lives. That's my mistake. Because honestly, me moving into this place now, my boys' quarters, I can say this. If I didn't have a dog, it would be something else. There would be another issue. You know what I mean? It would be like, Chale, it would be something else. Because another thing that I have is a poly tank. So a poly tank is basically this big old barrel of water, right? You flip a switch. Well, at my place, you flip a switch to get the water pumping. So when you turn on the faucet, you can turn on the faucet now and it'll just be like dripping, but you'll get the pressure when you flip the switch so that the actual water is pumping. So where I'm at, I have to go outside and turn it on and off. So I'm gonna get in the shower, I go and turn it on. And when I'm done, I turn it off, right? But it's a lot of work because if I'm like in the process of doing other things and I don't want to have to keep going back and forth, turn on some water, I just keep it running, right? Well, it seems like my poly tank might be also connected to somebody else's because even when I'm not using the water, it's still like you can hear it pumping, right? So like if you turn on the shower, you'll hear it pumping. If you turn it off, it'll turn off, right? But then sometimes randomly I'll hear it pumping again and I'm not using no water. So I think somebody else is using my water and I haven't even complained about that. And I'm probably not going to because it's not really phasing me. But she done called me one morning and told me like, do you mind if you turn off your water when it's not being in use? And I'm like, why? I'm paying for it. I'm paying for the water and I'm paying for the electricity to go ahead and pump it. So why do I have to turn it off? For what? If somebody can tell me, please let me know, but I don't think it's necessary, right? I'm the one's paying for it. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like even if I did not have a dog, because the landlady lives on the actual property, it would always be an issue. So right now I am looking for another place, and it's very frustrating because the whole process of finding a place is a whole headache. It's a process. You're having to worry about agents taking you to things that are not wasting your time, right? Again, you're paying rent a year in advance. An agent basically is a real estate agent. They deal with people buying and selling their homes or renting their homes and things like that. So 9 times out of 10, the owner of the actual property is going through an agent that they're paying to go ahead and find somebody to rent it out. So I'm having to now go ahead and find an agent to go ahead and pay. Basically, it's 50 cities, but basically like $8 every time I want to see a place, right? So I'm spending that money. Now, if I tell the agent, like, hey, I want a 2-bedroom, self compound, because at this point now, that's what I need. I need a self compound where it's just me and my dogs. Okay. I don't need nobody else around me because I don't need no more headaches. Because honestly, I feel like that this is really something that I know not just me struggle with, but I know a lot of people that have moved from out of the country to live in Ghana deal with. They deal with the headache of trying to find a place where it's very reasonable when it comes to comparing prices from the states to here or London to here. But I think it's really like frustrating that you're having to go through somebody, right? You're going through an agent. The agent is supposed to take what you're telling them. If I tell them I want a 2-bedroom house at this point, self compound, and that is just me, and I tell them what my budget is, they're going to take me to this big ass mansion that I can't even afford, and it's like, why are you wasting my time? And again, they're taking you to a place and you're paying them to see it. You're paying them just to put their key in there and open it up for you to look at it. If you want it or not, you still got to pay it. And I'm still paying for transportation to come here. So it's like a waste of my time to be going all these different places, and you're not even taking me to anything that I can even afford or would even be happy and safe and comfortable living in. So I'm just like, you know what? Let me go ahead and come to my YouTube family, my YouTube friends, because I'm really like, I feel like I can't get comfortable living here. I can't like settle and get comfortable because I keep moving. And I'm tired of doing that. It will be 3 times and I ain't been here a year yet. And it's really the land people, the landowner. That's what it is. Because like I said, don't live where the owner lives, but also like at this point, I don't ever want the owner to even live in the country. Because if they're around, they're gonna be nosy and be complaining about stuff because they can literally make their rules as they go. And that's an issue. I know somebody that, paid for a place for a year, and now they're calling them talking about some, hey, I need to go ahead and terminate your contract because I need your place. For what? I didn't pay for the year. You know what I mean? So it's like that's you want the money up front, you want it for a year. They're not following their leases and terms and conditions that they have, because just like my person, they were able to go ahead and just cut my lease and say it's time for you to go. Here go your money. And what you really gonna do? And I didn't even tell y'all about me trying to get my money back from the first place. Like that's a whole nother story. Like that's a whole nother story. When you trying to get I'm trying to get my money back from you, and you want to put me out. Johnson said maybe consider living outside of Accra. You know what? Are you okay? Well, give me a couple minutes. I'm trying to go ahead. I'm closing it up now. I'm just gonna let them know it's it. Okay. 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 That was Ty Inspire, y'all. You want to say hi? Dang, anybody want to say hi? You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Okay, just say hi. Oh.
Hello, everybody. Yes, this girl's Nigel is dedicated to y'all. Look at her. She's out here giving y'all the goods.
It's not even the goods, girl. And it's not even the goods. I'm talking about my apartment issue.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. We're gonna fix that soon.
Yes. But somebody just suggested, they said, maybe you should consider living outside of Accra. And somebody said, it is so sad. This has been happening over and over. Janetta, girl. But Johnson, listen, that is an option. But the option with living outside of Accra is, first of all, I'm a city girl, okay? Yes, I'm a city girl. And me living outside of Accra would mean that I'm far from the city. And I don't have a car. So to commute back and forth, it can get very expensive. And I'm not there yet. I'd rather, sleep and be at when I plan on spending most of my time. But, outside of Accra definitely would be an option if I had a car and I was more, had more mobility. But right now, Accra is where I'm looking at. So yes, if anybody knows. Any agents that won't waste my time, okay? Don't waste my time because I really don't have that much time. And I'm literally looking now, September, because I probably will not find a place until November. And even when I find a place in November, it's probably gonna be a couple like months before it's actually ready. Maybe not months, maybe like a couple weeks. Let me give them a couple weeks. But yeah, Janet, is crazy because it's so many different issues, and that's one of the biggest issues I feel like when moving, to Ghana is this housing situation. Like, and maybe I'm spoiled, which I really don't feel like this is me being spoiled, but when you go look for an apartment, you have a leasing office that you can go see. They can tell you what's available, right away, what's not available. And you know what to expect. There's going to be a maintenance man there, but here you're having to put your trust in somebody else because they do have websites. They do have Tonatone and Mikasa. Mikasa is more like of an apartment finder, and Tonatone is a more of a Craigslist, right? So you already know what Craigslist is about, people fraud and people and stuff like that. But it's really high here on both sites, because what will happen is they'll take pictures of a place. It'll be an agent, right? It'll be an agent that takes a picture of the place. They'll post pictures and you'll message them like you're interested. And then when you actually pay the 50 Ghana cities to go have them open the door, it's a whole different apartment or a whole different house. And it's not even freaking what you thought it was going to be, but you don't already paid this money, right? So I don't have no time for no bullshit ass agent. Ugh. Jeanette said, I'm going to talk to my friend there and see if he can help anyway. I will message girl, please. If you could do that, I would be so happy. But yes, I'm looking for, you could tell him this too. I want a 2-bedroom. You know what? At this point, I don't care about how many bedrooms. I just need it to be a self compound, right? Because that's really what I need. Because a lot of people, again, don't really care for dogs. They don't understand the whole pet thing, and us Americans are bringing the whole pet idea, I guess, to Ghana, which I even think is a little crazy because even if it's a guard dog, are you still feeding it? Aren't you still playing with the dog? I don't know. I mean, I would think you would. But yeah, Johnny, please do that. Joe says, I have a place, but I doubt you would be interested. Hey, Joe, if you already know I ain't gonna be interested, I ain't trying to waste your time or my time. Okay. If you already know that and don't want to, that's fine. I'll trust you. I will trust you. Thank you for your honesty. Neek says, that's not nice with the landlord. Neek, I don't know if you were here for my first story, but this is the second time I've been kicked out because of my dog twice. The first time was because my landlady thought that I was going to go ahead and train my dog to go to the bathroom in the kitchen, which I wasn't going to do. And then she tried to threaten me with the police. Okay. And my lease say I can't have dogs. And then when it's time for me to move, she talking about she was just joking and they ain't got the money to get back to me. And now this one, is upset that I won't put my dog in a cage. Like, I just feel like, why am I putting my dog in a cage? What are you trying to do? Y'all, listen, I didn't even tell you the worst part. Maybe like a month ago, right? I come home and my dog has a knot on her forehead. I wonder if this is my phone. Literally, somebody done threw a like a rock at her head. Whole bruise on her head. Whole bruise on her head. So it's like, what the hell y'all really trying to do if y'all over here fucking with a dog that ain't fucking with you? Y'all, I need to show you this boil or this bruise. It's not in this phone, but I'm gonna show y'all my dog though. Dang. I'm gonna post it on my community page. Whole bruise on her head. I came home and I was like, what the fuck happened? Here she go. There she is right there. That's my baby. And then that's my grandma's dog in here. They don't play nice together, but that's her. That's my baby. She's big. I'm not gonna lie, she is a big dog. She is big. Girl, bye. Joe said I ain't gonna be interested. That means you ain't gonna be interested. Oh, he said Kaswa. I ain't look at the messages. And this is my grandma's dog right here. So I got two little babies. They're totally different, but those are my kids. Okay, so let me see. So Joe, I might have somebody for you. Hey, I need an agent fee. Okay, if I'm gonna go ahead and hook y'all up. It's like, no. Okay, so Snow says, I thought you had a man in Ghana. You know what? I do, and you know what? The Ghanaian people be trying to play y'all Ghanaian people. But honestly, with this time, I am gonna send my boo to go do all that because I feel like as soon as they hear there's an American, they want to go ahead and up the price. And you know what else? When trying to find these places, they trying to charge in dollars. Like when you call them, they be like $300. And I'm like, are we in Ghana or are we in America? Because I ain't got dollars, I got cities. I thought you had a man in Ghana. So yeah, but I'm definitely gonna send my boo to go look at places. I have a two bedroom, three in the state. But okay, so yeah, the Kaswa place. I'm gonna go ahead and connect you with Ty Inspire because Ty Inspire is looking for a place in Kaswa. So, but if you have anything to cry, let me know. But thank you, Joe. He has 8 of them. Long time. Call me sometime. Hi, G4. Akbe. 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 F1. 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 I'm learning A way too. Okay. Um, bring who to you? You want my dog? Because I need a babysitter. Okay. Um, Kaswa has a bad reputation. Tema will be good. So I am looking at Tema. I'm looking at Tema. At this point, I really want to stay in East Legon because I really like the area in East Legon. Like, I really like where I live, but it's just a landlady. Like, and you know what? I even consider, like, if they were to be like, even the other place, if they were to say, well, you have a dog, give me, in the States how we pay like a pet fee, it would be understandable one if it was in the lease and if that was a conversation. But you just want to put me out, bye. But yeah, I'm looking at Tema, and then somebody else mentioned Dev's Chaco or something like that. Dev Chaco. I want to watch the first video, but the title is No Bueno. I don't know what that means. What power? Yeah. I have something coming up, but that would be the end of the year. This is gonna be 25 years ago. Joe. No, yeah, I need something sooner than that. Yeah, I need something sooner than that. But thank you. But yeah, if you know anything. But yeah, those are what I'm looking for. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here because the internet, Ghana internet is not the best. But yeah, so if you know any agents, if you know any owners, that we can skip the agent. I am looking for a place. East Lake gonna be my preference, but at this point, I'm open to talking. But definitely self compound is what I need. Definitely self compound. But yeah, so that is it, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Until next time, I am gonna go ahead and post that video of my dog's forehead. Okay, because it was not nice. I still can't believe that even happened to my baby. But yeah, go ahead and hit me up in the DMs on Instagram. If you have any suggestions, again, I don't need nobody wasting my time because I don't want to waste anybody's time. But hopefully this next place that I move into will be my place for, a couple years, because moving in Ghana is not easy. It's not easy. Can you imagine moving, and not being able to rent a U-Haul truck? Okay. You transporting things on a pickup truck. Okay. Ugh. All that dust. I know I'm gonna offend somebody, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, well, yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you guys understand what happened, but I wanted to go ahead and make sure I asked for help from the community. Please remember to create your own path and say it loud. Candid and proud.